Hey guys, welcome back to Mommy's Doll Corner. Thank you for coming on back to hang out with me. And today is Funko Friday or Collectibles Friday, but today it's definitely Funko Friday. And we are celebrating the opening of Wonder Woman. I am probably at the theater while you're watching this. As soon as tickets went on sale, I got us tickets. Wonder Woman, as I've said in my earlier video where we opened the Walmart dolls, Wonder Woman is just a huge part of my childhood, has always remained an inspirational figure to me. So, I have, first of all, Funko's Rock Candy figures are going to be the death of me. I thought Funko Pops were a problem for me. These are much more beautiful. And so I now have an issue. These are the Metals Diecast figures, and I had to get this. It's like super heavy. Had to get it. These are the Rock Candy figures. I am absolutely obsessed with all Rock Candy figures. And the difference between these three is, so this is kind of current movie version Wonder Woman. She is part of the DC Rock Candy figures collection. And so she's awesome. And then this is DC Superhero Girls, which is of course Wonder Woman in high school with the DC Superhero Girls. And so this is that Wonder Woman. And this is the Wonder Woman from Batman versus Superman, and this is that Rock Candy, but she's part of the same collection. She's just got the darker, more distressed outfit. Then I've got, so we've got this metal one here, and then I've got Hot Topic exclusive, this Wonder Woman. So this is her in her warrior outfit, and then this is a Wonder Woman. She's not exclusive, and she's just in her Wonder Woman costume. And this is Wonder Woman. And what is the difference between this one? Nothing. They're identical. I bought two of the same thing. Does anybody else do that? Do any other collectors have so many dolls and so many collectibles that you accidentally buy the same thing twice? I do that way too much. Way too much. I also have the Wonder Woman Funko Pop, who was the exclusive in the Legion of Collectors special Wonder Woman box. And she was honestly the only thing in the box that I really liked. I was very disappointed. I did not get a Wonder Woman t-shirt. Okay, so, oh, and I also got Steve Trevor, because you gotta have Steve Trevor. And I cannot tell you how excited I am that he's played by Chris Pine, because Chris Pine, awesome, Star Trek, love it. So I'm gonna get these out of the packaging so we don't have to deal with that, and I will be right back and we'll take a closer look at them. Okay, so are you ready? I have unboxed everything. Now, as I said, this was the Wonder Woman that came with the DC Legion of Collectors collector box, and she was the only thing in the box I really liked. And the only thing that's different is that from the other Funko Pop is that instead of having the shield and the sword, is that she has the golden lasso. We're going to start with number 176 on our block today. So this is, what are they calling her? What are we calling this Funko Pop? We are calling her Wonder Woman Amazon. So this is her in her Amazon garb. So I dig this look. She's very cool, very plain outfit. Her shield absolutely blows my mind. This shield, you know, Funko always finds a way on Funko Pops, which are so plain, to just sort of amaze me. And like all the little pleats in her dress, and then her braid is like so perfect. It kind of looks like chocolate, and I'm hungry, so I kind of want to eat it. But I think she's really cool. She's a perfect addition to my collection. And the Funko Pops in this series that are not, well, this is a Hot Topic exclusive. So if you've been a longtime Funko Pop collector, one thing that you must have celebrated as much as I did and Gracie did, because she still collects Funko Pops, was that when the little feeted Funko Pops of little feet, I used to call them. Like when they started making female Funko Pops or figures that were large on top but had tiny feet, when they finally started making these stands. Because before that, I used to have to glue dot them to shelves. So the next beautiful Wonder Woman Funko Pop that we're going to look at is number 172 in the collection. And she is the Wonder Woman from the Wonder Woman movie. And again, I love the coloring. I just love the gold. I love that they brought gold so prominently into her coloring and took away all the white. I think that's what distinguishes her and what's really just making me really happy. The other thing is, those of you who are new to me, I hope there are some new people watching, some adult collectors. Red is my favorite color. So anytime someone can get red into something, I'm happy. But red and gold together just blow my mind. It just makes me so happy. So I really, really like, again, all the detail. I like that she's got all of her armor and tricks going on here. She's got the sword, she's got the shield, she's got the golden lasso, you know, she's got her belt, she's got even on her chest, you can see that she has the straps where, so then she can hook her shield, she can throw her shield, you know, over her back and hook it on. And I love the little detail with the little sort of shiny star bit at the top of her headband. And she is not an exclusive to anywhere. So next we're gonna look at Steve Trevor. Chris Pine plays Steve Trevor in the movie, and I think that is brilliant casting. I think because Steve Trevor is an all-American good guy. He's a great soldier. He's a war hero kind of guy. He's a good guy. And I think that, you know, but he also, I think, and it was more obvious in the comic books than it was on the TV show, but the TV show was like so G-rated when I was a little kid. This is World War II. This is a man at war fighting, you know, for the freedom of, you know, people being persecuted in Europe, also fighting for his country and for, you know, our way of life for those of us here in the United States. And I think that Chris Pine can really convey the earnestness of Steve Trevor at the same time as bringing in some of the playful side. In the trailers, I've seen some, you know, a little bit of comedic moments, and Chris is really, really good at doing that. But anyway, so I'm not going to go on too much about Chris Pine, but I think he was really great casting. I think he can do all of the things that need to happen acting-wise for this movie to work. I know Gal Gadot can do it, but it's really important that the actor who's going to play opposite her can do all of it too. So I'm really excited. So let's take a look at his pop. It's very simple. It's, you know, really hard to say, well, gee, that looks like Chris Pine. Really good detail on his rifle. His boots are really cool. There's the little buckle detail on his coat. And also, if you look sort of deep in between where the sort of the strap from the rifle is is hanging down, you can see the belt buckle from his pants, which is actually like sparkling a little gold there. So he's a really great, you know, utility Funko figure. He does not, by the way, come with a stand. Next up is the DC Superhero Girls version of Wonder Woman. And by the way, I discovered that I also have two of her because I'm a moron. So here's a little tip. I am going to put a link down below for a link to a giveaway. And the giveaway is going to ask you to subscribe to Mommy's Doll Corner, also to follow me on Instagram and Pinterest. I really think I'm going to do Pinterest. So, and each one, following me on each one of those places will count as like an additional entry. And you will be entered to win either the DC Superhero Girls extra that I have or the Wonder Woman number 172 Funko Pop that I have. So there you go. Look at that. It's my first giveaway. You guys should profit from my stupidity. So here is the DC Superhero Girls Wonder Woman doll. Now, DC Superhero Girls are the DC superhero females who are in high school. So now they have Rock Candy DC Superhero Girls Funkos. So I think she's really, really cool. I have all of the dolls all of the Funkos in this series, so I'll show them on another episode. So you've got obviously Harley, you've got Bumblebee, you've got Poison Ivy, and Wonder Woman. So far there's only 4 in this series, although I'm sure they're going to come out with the other ones because there's Batgirl and there's Batgirl, there's Supergirl. Frost was just introduced, Starfire, and then the other one who goes with Starfire that I can't remember the name of. So they're introducing new characters, and so I'm sure there will be more Rock Candies, and I'm sure I will end up with them. The one thing that's making me crazy about this rock candy versus the other DC Superhero Girls rock candies is, let's take a good look at her face. Is it just me, or is she cross-eyed? She looks cross-eyed to me. It's really making me nuts. I mean, like, I'm looking at her straight on, and I'm thinking, if I met this person, I would think they were cross-eyed. Now, there's nothing wrong with being cross-eyed, but if you're going to make a face, how about we don't make her cross-eyed? But otherwise, she's really cute. She's got more traditional primary colors with the blue, the yellow, and the white, instead of the gold that we've been seeing and less of the primary colors. I like the little white wings that she has on her boots. They're really, really cute. They're fun figures. I love the rock candy figures, so yeah, I'm good with that. So next we're going to look at another rock candy figure, and this is just Wonder Woman. She is from the DC collection, so she is not a DC Superhero Girls, and it's not specifically from the movie. Other Funkos, other rock candies in this collection are, so there's 2 Wonder Women, by the way. There are 2 Wonder Womans. This is classic Wonder Woman, and then there's Batman versus Superman Wonder Woman, which we're going to take a look at. There's classic Batgirl, and then modern Batgirl. So this is the classic Wonder Woman. And so in the classic Wonder Woman, though, she is shown with the gold, not the yellow. So I really like that. But she's got white on her boots. She is she's not looking straight ahead, so she doesn't have the cross-eyed problem, and maybe they should have done that on the other one. She's got her golden lasso, she's got her cuffs, she's got the traditional red star on her crown, and she's got the traditional stars on her blue bottom of her outfit and the classic sort of red boots with the white stripes. So I think this was a really nice compromise to me between having the gold and having the white, and I'm kind of glad that the yellow isn't really there. So now we're gonna get to my favorite Wonder Woman rock candy, and this is from Batman versus Superman. I love her because she's got this more distressed look to her whole costume. Her costume looks like burnished. The red looks like there's gold in it. The blue, the dress looks ragged. It looks like she's been battling. And I don't know where she's been battling in the timeline when she shows up in that movie, but I love that. The other thing that absolutely captivates me about this one versus the standard, the classic, is that this one has this beautiful blush on her cheeks and a lighter lip color, and she's got the newer headband, you know, the newer crown with the silver star in it. She just looks so beautiful. Also, her hair is more chocolate than black, which I kind of like. And overall, I just really love sort of like the almost antique-y look about this. If you look on the side, she's got like the little hanger thing on the side, which is a really nice touch. And even her lasso is lasso, I never know how to say that. Looks maybe a little more distressed. Her boots have got this whole kind of thing. See, I love, I'm a huge steampunk person. So somehow to me, this is like almost, but it really isn't. This is like almost steampunk Wonder Woman. In some strange way for me. But this one of the rock candy Wonder Women is my favorite. Number 172 with all of her armaments versus the 172 special edition with the golden lasso alone is my favorite, because this one also, the red is redder, it looks like. And she's just shinier. I don't know. I could be making that up. I could be totally making that up. All right, and last but absolutely not least, I got this quite a while ago. This is the Metals Diecast from DC. So she's very cool, not as detailed. You know, the crown is sort of just painted. There's no additional. I really don't like the face at all. I think the eyes look very dead. On the flip side, what I do love about her is the feeling of movement that they gave to her hair. So I feel like she's standing ready to go into battle, And, you know, she's like standing there and like the hair is blowing because, you know, it's all very catastrophic and coming to an end, and she's got her sword and she's ready to go. And I get that feeling of movement from her hair. I do not get the I'm ready to go into battle from her face. I get the scary, dead-eyed doll look from her face, so that's a little disappointing. But I think overall she's a cool figure. And I'm really I'm happy she's in my collection. So that is my amazing Wonder Woman Funko and then some collectibles edition. I hope that you're going to see the movie, if not tonight, this weekend, or soon. It looks like it's going to be awesome. Gal Gadot is just the perfect person to play Wonder Woman now. And I'm really excited about Chris Pine as Steve Trevor. And just overall, the action looks like really, really cool. So do come back and comment if you see the movie and let me know what you think. Don't forget, you can win either the DC Superhero Girls extra one that I bought, or the extra number 172 Wonder Woman Funko Pop that I bought. The link will be down in the description below. If you're under 18, please get your parents' permission before you enter the giveaway. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you. I keep saying we like Gracie's sitting here with me. It's so weird. I will see you again very soon. Love you. Bye.